Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crendor, and welcome to Crendor Talks in front of a shitty green screen app. Today, we've got the post-Blizzconline wrap-up, essentially. I don't know what else to call it. I made my predictions last week. I made a video yesterday talking about Burning Crusade leaks, and today, we got all the news from BlizzCon. So, let's go over the general stuff, and then we'll kind of, go a bit more into detail on what I thought of each thing, and whatever else there is. So, the big news, there's a Sloth in the game. As you can see here, this actually worked out perfectly. It looks like the Sloth is hooked on to me. As soon as I saw they were like, there's some pets you can get, I was like, whatever. And they were like, it's a Sloth. And I was like, what? And they were like, it rides on you. And I was like, what? So that was the biggest news. Very clearly the most, probably the coolest thing of BlizzCon 2021. It had to be the Sloth, no doubt. I will be getting the Sloth. That's a no doubter. And that's obviously number one. So, then moving on to number two. I'm going to keep this picture up the whole time, by the way. Moving on to number two. Burning Crusade Classic was announced. Obviously, it was leaked yesterday, but officially announced today. And, yeah. I mean, that's all can be said. I mean, pretty much everybody predicted it was going to happen, right? I was like, there's a 99.9% chance it's going to happen. I said that a week ago. And then it leaked, and it was like, all right, it's happening. And then we got to see all the stuff today. A little bit controversial on a lot of topics out there, though. So, a couple of the most controversial things. One is the level boosts. You get a level 58 boost for the TBC Classic launch. There's also some other stuff like Seals of Blood and Vengeance for both factions. Classic TBC will have pre-nerf bosses. And then you'll be able to copy your current Classic character to the TBC server. But I believe you can also choose to stay on Classic, or I think there's a thing where I'm not exactly sure how it is. You have to like pay and you get like both. I'm not exactly sure because, well, here's the thing. I'm not staying on Classic. I'm going to Burning Crusade, so I don't really care either way. However, the fact that you do have to pay for something like that's a little like maybe just the first time you do it, it's free. Could be good, and then the rest of your characters you got to pay, or like I don't know. There could be something, but I feel like I think they realize as a company, if people really want to play Classic and they don't want to, they always want to be on Classic WoW, they're probably going to pay money to stay. I think they just realize that as like a whole, like, yeah, we're probably make money here. So, a little, but whatever. The big thing here is the level 58 boost. Now, I've seen people ranging on all the different areas of the spectrum on this one. There's like some people being like, nice, this is awesome. There's people being like, whatever. There's people being like, I don't really like this. And there's people being like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in World of Warcraft history. All right. I fall probably between the point of like, it's all right and whatever. I'm kind of in there. I mean, I already have a level 60 Warlock, so I don't really care about the boost that much. To me, the boost is for people that quit Classic WoW at like level 40 or 50 and they're like, whatever. And they want to play Burning Crusade and they don't really care about Classic WoW. I don't really have a problem with it, per se. As long as it's not like pay to get more boosts. Like, I don't want people to be able to boost, you get this boost and you're like, all right, I got my character to 58 that was already level 40, and then be like, but what if I could also boost a Warlock? Or what if I could also boost a Warrior to 58? Like, I don't want them to, like, offer this as a service. Like a pay-to-boost service, essentially. Like retail. I want it to be, like, one-time boost for Burning Crusade. And it's nice that they're not doing it for Paladins or Shaman for, like, Draenei Blood Elves. That's good. And I think that's all it is. It's a little bit of a catch-up mechanic, essentially, for the people that quit and didn't really care about Classic WoW. I don't mind that. I really don't. And I think, personally, I'm going to use it for my Druid, because I wanted to play a Druid for Burning Crusade anyway, but I was like, I'm going to have to level my Druid, and then I got the Warlock, but now, boom, there we go, I got both. And then that's what I'm going to do. But I can see both sides. I can see why people are mad. Like, you know, make them level through the classic WoW. It's part of the experience. Get the Burning Crusade. And then there's people like, I don't want to level through it. I just want to get to the thing and play Burning Crusade because I don't give a shit about classic WoW. I just want to play Burning Crusade because that's when I started, etc. So like, I see both sides of it. But again, like, my personal perspective is like, as long as it's a one-time thing, you know, and it's strictly for like one character on your account, and it can't be a paladin or a blood elf Draenei or a shaman. You know, it could be like a Tauren shaman or something, whatever, but not like an alliance one because it's Draenei. So I guess it's blood elves Draenei. Same thing. You know, like I don't mind it. And then, you know, everything else sounds great. Burning Crusade Classic. I'm pumped. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to go back to Burning Crusade, and I can relive that. Like how I went back to Classic WoW and relived all my weird nostalgic memories. Like, for one, I made a French toast bagel while in Feralis farming Yetis. I don't know why that was a memory. But I redid it, and I was like, cool, I did it. The one memory I really remember from Burning Crusade is I was like 16. I got Chinese food, and I reheated the Chinese food the next day, and I was going to level my druid in Terakar Forest, and I remember being like, whoa, and I slipped, and I was like, whoa, but I held on to the Chinese food, and I stayed strong, and I think that's why I remember it so much. It was like such a traumatic, like, whoa. So I want to relive that. I don't want to actually trip with Chinese food, but I want to get Chinese food and be like, whoa, and when I'm in Terakar Forest on my druid. So that's the plan. That's one thing. And then the rest will just be, you know, chat trath, leveling. I get my flight form on my druid. That'll be fun. Apparently warlocks are good, so I'm excited to level my current molten core geared warlock through Burning Crusade stuff. That'll be good. At least he'll level a little bit easier because he's got some decent gear, I guess. I don't know. I think he's got a couple tier 2 pieces. You know, he's not max geared or anything, but I mean, you're gonna replace that gear anyway, right? In like a couple levels. It'll be fun. I'm excited. Then there was retail WoW news. Arthas is back. Nice, I guess. Sylvanas is set up to be like the like savior that's she's probably gonna die. I mean, judging from the writing, that seems extremely predictable. It feels like Sylvanas is gonna be like, I know the error in my ways, and then like kill, I don't know, evil Arthas or kill the jailer, and then she'll die with it, and they'll be like, Sylvanas, and she'll be like, I did it for the Horde, and then die, or for, I don't know. I don't care. I just want Sylvanas to be gone, and I want new storylines. I'm so tired of this storyline. I really don't care. And then I loved when the guy came on, and he was like, let's get some Covenant cheers out there. Who's this Covenant? And I was like, wait, what Covenant am I? What Covenant am I again? And I think he passed Night Fae, and I was like, oh yeah, Night Fae. Woo. I don't know. Like the retail WoW stuff, again, the Sloth. That's really all that matters. Then we had Diablo II Resurrected. That looked good as long as it doesn't crash like Diablo or Warcraft 3 Reforged. I'll be fine with it as long as the game runs properly and it doesn't crash. I'm gonna be excited because a year into Warcraft 3 Reforged and it still crashes. It crashes on my AMD Ryzen 2080 Ti computer, all right? It sucks ass. And they could have, I swear to God, they could have taken Warcraft 3 and they could have repackaged it into the exact game it was and been like, we've changed nothing. This is literally just Warcraft 3 and we're selling it to you again in an easier format to buy and play. And we've made it so online lobbies are easier to connect. We put it on Battle.net. That's all they had to do. It could have been that. It would be like, wow, this is great. I'd pay for working online lobbies. It could have just been that. And instead, it sucks. So hopefully Diablo 2 is good. Then we had, which I'm actually really excited for Diablo 2. It looks good. It seems like they've made some good changes, some like minimal changes, and it seems like, you know, it'll be fun. I'm really excited to play some Diablo 2. I'm pumped. Then Diablo 4, they had like Rogue. Rogue seems fun. I don't know if I'm gonna play Rogue. I'll probably play a Druid because you'd be a like bear man or something. So I think that's more that's a little more fun for me. But game's looking all right. I know there's people like Path of Exile, like I like Path of Exile, right? I've played Path of Exile. My problem with it is like it's so much. Like I thought I'd learned the game and I got to like level 50 or something, but then it's like, well, you gotta hit max. Once you hit max, then the real game begins. You hit this and you go down like the galaxy tree all the way down, and I'm just like, I enjoy the simplicity. And so I think that's why I'm going to enjoy Diablo. So I think I will really enjoy Diablo 4. It seems like it'll be good. There's no auction house. That's a plus. And you know, I'll stay optimistic. Then we had Hearthstone. We've got Hearthstone Slay the Spire coming. That looks interesting. Hearthstone Slay the Spire looks pretty fun. I'll probably play it because, again, I was hoping they would add some sort of new Hearthstone mode, and it does seem like they've done that. Hearthstone Slay the Spire. So you know what? Great. I'm all for it. Keep giving me Hearthstone modes so I can actually play the game again. And then the Barons expansion. They added a Mancrick's Wife card. I gotta play it again now, just so I can get the Mancrick's Wife card. And then after I do that, I can make a gimmick deck based around Mancrick's Wife, and then I'll quit the game. So that'll be a fun Hearthstone time. Pretty fun. Then, Heroes of the Storm. And then, Overwatch 2. Didn't even get to be on the main stage. So that was kind of weird. I was like, here comes Overwatch, and they're like, we'll see you guys later. And I was like, where's the Overwatch? But then they're like, Overwatch 2, you got like new graphics, you got new content. You know, it's gonna be single player some stuff. And I was like, this sounds like Warlords of Draenor. New graphics, single player content, you know, some new stuff to do in general, new character. Like it sounds like Warlords of Draenor. I don't know if I'm that excited. But you know, it might be good. I don't know. I'm judging it early, but that's all I'm saying. A little Draenor-y. At least they're not going back in time, so that's a plus. Or a different timeline, whatever it was. And then, I feel like there's something else I'm missing here. Metallica played and got the DMCA muted by Twitch, and they were just playing like, and the guy's like, it's like, that was weird. I mean, I think that was pretty much BlizzCon. To be honest. Hearthstone, StarCraft 2, no, didn't do anything. I think that was pretty much it. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. Yeah. So I mean, am I excited? I would, in terms of my excitement levels, going down the list. Burning Crusade Classic. Diablo. I'd probably put Diablo 4 at second. I'm actually pretty optimistic for Diablo 4. I think it's gonna be fun. Diablo 2 is third. I'd probably put Hearthstone Slay the Spire at 4. Not gonna lie. 5. I don't know if I'm gonna put. I guess Retail WoW. The Sloth. Oh my God. Okay, canceled. Sloth number 1. All right, Sloth is number 1. Burning Crusade Classic 2. Diablo 4. Diablo 2. Actually, you know what? Diablo 4 and Diablo 2. I'm about as excited for both of those. So I'd put them on the same tier for me. And then Hearthstone. I don't even know if it's Slay the Spire. It's like they said it's like RPG elements. So is it like a weird? I don't know. It looked like you were progressing through a Slay the Spire tree. That's the only reason I say Slay the And then Shadowlands, Arthas. I don't even know what happened. Like, Arthas was like, I'm Anduin. I need to ask Noble. I need to make a Noble video being like, Noble, what the shit did I just see? Arthas came back and he stabbed the angel Valkyrie, and then, I don't know. Uther was like, ooh. I don't know. And yeah, that was BlizzCon. You know, honestly, for a COVID year or whatever it was, I'll take it. You know, there could have been no BlizzCon. This was at least something. And honestly, the biggest thing I didn't realize was that the TBC Classic beta didn't get announced. Or I guess Diablo IV alpha beta wouldn't be till like maybe like November, December, because it's not coming out till like 2022. If not, like the alpha's like next year or something. But you know, I assumed they were gonna be like, oh, Burning Crusade the beta is in 2 weeks or some shit like that. And I was like, whoa. But they didn't. So now I'm like, but they have beta classic opt-in. And it says the TBC Classic's coming out in 2021. So if it's coming out in 2021, and Classic WoW came out in like, what, August, September? I think it was like September? Late August? I don't remember. And the beta alpha for that started in, I think, May. So I would say TBC Classic might be late March or sometime in April. That's my new guess for when the alpha beta. I hope it's sooner than that, but that's not too far away, honestly. I mean, June, hopefully not, because I'm playing Mario Golf. And then, I don't know. What else is there? April's got Pokemon Snap, so I mean, it's all my time gone. Either way, that's the BlizzCon recap. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you thought of everything or anything specific. And like, comment, subscribe, share, bell, ding, ding, whatever. YouTube algorithm. Okay? Okay. See you. My music? Oh, there it goes. I thought the music stopped. I was like, I've been talking over nothing. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. See you.